Hello, chess friends. Back again with another video here. We are continuing the Road to 2300 series. And we're playing against an opponent called Louis Ziming. Um, I think this is Malaysia. Yeah. So let's see how today goes. We're playing a Templar Zero, so we goes for the Sicilian. I'm gonna try something a bit different today. I'll play the Moscow variation with the Morozki bind, yeah? So we go here and c4. So Kasparov had a very iconic game, um, Kasparov versus the world, um, with the setup like this. So yeah, he'll castle probably, and we can just go d3, see how it goes. Very standard setup, getting a triangle. So yeah, a6 is the plan, is to go b5 eventually. But of course, right now, wouldn't really work. I just want to see how their profile looks like. Okay, relatively highly rated. So let's see. But underrated with the real FIDE ratings. But that tends to happen because many players don't play that much over the board, myself included. So yeah, now rook b8 is to set up for b5. So now we're confronted with a decision here. We can strike with b4, but then he gets b5. We could go a4 and stop b5. Um, Actually, this is a blunder, man. You can take here. He missed that. I should have started. I should have actually moved my rook away as well, because just the simple knight takes here, and we're in big trouble. Okay, but he missed that. So let me just swing my rook out of arm's way as well. Poor start, very poor start. Okay, but they are highly rated, guys. I'm not sure if you'd be able to see their rating clearly right now, because I have my box here. I've changed my setup a little bit. It'll probably take, yeah. But yeah, 2282, so like a 2300 strength. So yeah, we take, of course. We are a bit vulnerable. Our knight is a bit loose, but it's not anything hectic. Queen c7, yeah, sitting this. Of course, we have this as well, which is thematic in the Moroxy. If he takes, our problems are solved with c takes d. There's no pawn to capture on c4. Of course, we go knight d5, queen takes c4. There is knight takes e7 with check. And this pawn is also a bit vulnerable after that. So let's go for this. Of course, if he takes here, we just capture with the rook. It goes that way. Okay, I'm actually very happy to see this. We have a nice center. We have a okay a lone B pawn, but they have a lone A pawn, and our B pawn is well defended with the rook here. The bishop can always join if it needs to, as well as the queen. Okay, rook F to C8, just trying to take control of the C file. Makes sense. This is a very open position. I'm not the best at open such loose open positions, like where there's no dynamic play, but let's see how it goes. Queen to E2. I'm thinking queen to E2 is to hit that. Um, Also, queen to E2 helps prepare B5 and gets my queen off this line here, so he doesn't have trade ideas. So let's go queen to E2. I feel that's fine. Knight to E5, of course, is fine for both of us. I'll just go here. So moves I'm expecting is maybe E6, knight to E5, maybe queen to C4 as well for a queen trade. These are, yeah, queen to C4. It's a candidate move I was about to say. Because it hits this as well, right? But I could go here, but I don't want to hold on particularly to that pawn. So we could take rook takes and I go b5. Not immediately. takes, rook takes, he's got a double attack. Bishop to d2 maybe. There is some pressure he's got after that, right? So perhaps it's not even advised to take this, the queen. If he wants to trade, we'll trade on my terms. So here, and I'm dreaming of something like this to exchange bishops, yeah? But if I do this, he takes my pawn. It's a bit tricky. Um, I mean, okay, he does this, I do that. I take here, there is a discovery. So, okay, I guess it's not the. But hang on, here takes, here, he takes. Okay, then I can't take immediately. I don't know, this is perhaps not the most sound line to go about it. Here, and then, yeah, I'm violating many principles now here. Oh, we go for the trade. Okay, that's fine. Mm, so it basically just plays out exactly how we calculated the basically just went to anyway. I can't do this right now, of course, because I just lose my rook. I go here to defend, and only move right now is this bishop to d2. So yeah, it's a bit awkward now because he'll probably just double up or come here immediately. Of course, this is still very much drawn, I think. I'm dreaming of this, man. I really need that pawn. I need these pawns off the board, then we can like um talk draw. Put for draws or try for more. But we are slightly on the back foot here. Yeah, rook to c2 makes sense. I'm gonna have to go king to f1 to guard my rook. Because I can't do things like bishop g5 immediately now. I try that, I lose that. So let's go here, king to f1, or maybe even knight to e1, with knight to d3, rerouting. Should we try knight to f1, knight to e1? But then he goes back here. Let's stick to our initial move, our first instinct, king to f1. And then thereafter we will see about the knight to e1. Oh, let me just fix my cam, guys. I apologize. It's gotten in the way a bit. I see on the 8th rank for black. Um, window. Let me fix this. Apologies, guys. Sorry about that. I might end up now. Um, um, not doing too well on the clock. Um, but I need to fix this quickly just to get the board proper for you. Yeah, okay, that's better. Okay, back to the game. Knight to b6 makes sense. Okay, now we can try this, huh? Actually, here, yeah, b5 just kind of saves us. Does he do that? No. Oh, knight there. Okay. Okay, now we actually could just be losing a. Could we be? Yeah, okay, I blundered a pawn. Okay, we are in some trouble. I missed this detail of knight to c5. So instead of b5, maybe bishop to e3 was a bit better. Okay, we go for rook trades, and now he'll go maybe f6 first. But if f6, Do have I okay, objectively this should still be a draw, right? But I mean the clock difference. You guys know how it goes, man. Let me do this. Maybe you'll trade off more. Then I just keep making close and hope for the best, man. Try to keep this pawn on light square so I can do something like rook b4 blockade and maybe like knight d2, knight b1, knight a3 ideas to get the pawn back and go into a bishop knight endgame. Yeah, okay. That he's gonna try and keep pieces on the board now. This is the problem for me. This blockade doesn't work immediately. Wait, it actually I could go here. Um, actually, let's go for a bit more, man. Can hit here, try cause some problems here, here. This knight could be a bit of a problem for him. So maybe he should trade now. F5. We'll see what happens, man. It should be uh very drawn. Should be very drawn. Yeah, knight to a3. Uh, let me go here. Of course, if before I got knight to c6. And he must be careful he doesn't get the knight trapped, eh? Because here now, in fact, I'm winning back the pawn, I feel, because knight back. Okay, yeah. And I think this is my opponent saying we are drawing. Of course, if he goes here, I'm winning the rook. So he keeps that. Yeah, makes sense. Um, we trade off, and it's very drawn. But of course, my opponent's gonna play for more. Maybe he'll go if f5, you know. Yeah, knight there. I'm going back here. Maybe he'll take. Okay, king there. Mm, let me start with f4, followed by this. Bishop to f8. Let's go here. Probably there now. But he must be careful not to get the knight trapped. Because knight to b2, queen to c2, knight to a4. You don't really have escape squares. Of course, you could hit c5, but I'm taking bishop takes c5, d takes c, and I could have some potential. But then again, let's see what happens. Here, maybe he goes back. I'll repeat. Knight to c4, queen to d3. I think we might draw. Yeah. Okay, you could do that. But I'm not convinced, eh? Um, got that. Takes. It's not winning, of course, but optically, it looks very much like it's pressure on my opponent. Okay, but we've lost a lot of time here. Takes here, check. I'd love to trade, but maybe I'll go king to g7. But then I've got this. Okay, does that. Okay. Yeah, I've got this now. So only move is here or there, yeah. And I've got this. Maybe I should have went here. But okay, we'll see. Mm, am I putting on some pressure here now? Check. Let's repeat, bro. Let's draw. But he's not gonna want to draw. Down. He kinda has to stay close to the pawn, man. Goes to g7. I do trade off. It's actually a very interesting endgame. I think he's contemplating that. Yeah, okay, we draw. I think maybe I was slightly better in this endgame. Okay, nah, not really. Nice game all in all. Nice draw, nice draw. So yeah, let's see how the analysis looked like all in all. I don't know, yeah, I was slightly worse too in this end game. Like, if we go here, yeah, it was difficult, man. It was a difficult hold. Uh, the moves were not that, yeah, like there even, I was thinking of bishop to e3. Trades, but then I went for b5, which is a bit inaccurate, right? Okay, luckily we find g5, bishop g5 to hit the e6 pawn. And luckily, when he closed on f6, because long term this was a problem for him, shutting down his bishop actually helped me. So it was a small positional error he made. And I guess from here on out, we managed to hold on. In fact, we were a bit better too. Ah, but all in all, take the draw. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. We will be back with another video very soon, continuing the coverage of the road to 2300. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, please do consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. All right, take care. Bye.